realized in different ways. So it is, we should ask, we need a concept which is intermediate, which is less fine-grained, less, let's say, detailed than the technical characteristics that you are looking for, but more detailed than the three capabilities provided by Frank. Something in the middle, in certain way. So that's what I personally see as an area of research to make the knowledge on this side deeper. And okay, we consider the numerator of the rate of the measurement. We should look in a greater detail also the cost part of the numerator, and probably also look at something about the denominator in terms of investments. And we should estimate the cost of product configuration implementation and the cost of the product configurator maintenance. We had some research. Let's look at the research of Lars Bam and his colleagues from DTU in Lyngby. They had done a wonderful research on this maintenance and a way to develop to implement a product configurator. But also a lot of people from Finland are working on this side. So we have a research on that, but this research does not transform in numbers in terms of euros. Okay, I gave the possibility of to research something more. So, thank you. Voila. And I think I was right in telling that I will finish late.
So, should we go to the coffee or maybe one person?
Question.
Okay.
Please. To discuss about the product configurator. For point of view of artificial intelligence, it's some kind of expert system.
Yeah.
And the question how we can trust the product configurator. For instance, in your case, I'm a customer, you are a salesman. I give you the order, you consult the product configurator, I buy from you that transformer, put in my machine, after 1 day I have the failure. Who will be the guilty?
I changed the question. And if instead of the configurator, the production of bill of materials and the routings would have been done by your engineer, who is guilty?
Engineer.
Engineer. Okay. In that case, is the knowledge engineer. Why? Either because he put the wrong knowledge,
Yes.
or because he didn't check the quality of the product configurator. So we have two sources of, actually in this case we have three sources of errors. One, the customer used the voltage transformation without the control for spikes. Okay, your fault. Second issue, the expert in electricity provided us with the good knowledge, but I wrote the wrong rules. Is a knowledge engineer fault, so who implemented the product configurator. Third case, he provided us with the wrong knowledge. It means that the knowledge of a company is wrong because it didn't develop and so on. In that case, the product configurator doesn't do anything different from what the company would have done. But actually, when you write down the knowledge into the product configurator, usually you perform much more checks than the the engineers are usually doing. And therefore, usually this knowledge is better, and with the passing of time is tested and tested by different wrong, terrible customers in a different situation, and therefore we learn also the wrong use of the product configurator, of the voltage transformation, and we will put some checks about the environment of user. And therefore, at the end, the knowledge that is used is more controlled and much more advanced than the knowledge of Zoran, Igor, Elisa, and so on. Okay, I answered.
Is there any case that the product configurator was built by customer or many customers or the market generally, rather than only from the company? I mean that usually...
I again transform the question. There are some software vendors that sell the product configurator, actually doesn't sell the product configurator, sell the service to implement the models. So give the product configurator for free and you pay for all the rest of the service. And they will set up the model with the help, obviously, of the expert within the company. There are other software houses that sell the product configurator, and if you like, you can implement the product configurator by yourself without having any support from the company. And there are others that do a prototype, something in the middle. I never see the product configurator implemented by the market. I only see these two opposite and all the cases in the middle. In terms of what is more effective and more convenient, again, it depends on the context. If you would like to make this cost a total variable cost, you would like to have your IT a variable cost externalized, and you should have a very person competent in the modelization of the issue and on the tool. In that case, to externalize is a good solution. Why not? But if you would keep all the knowledge inside, not to spread to, and you have a certain size, and therefore you can have a group of 3, 4, 7 people, in that case the internal options is a very valuable option. So really, it depends on the organizational context and also on the cost structure that you would like to have.
Configuration implementation for different kind of products, so that you have understanding of what complexity, what are the complexity limits of application of a configurator?
I'm sorry, I started very different products from pipes to washing machines, to machines that produce tobacco package, to bottles, gas pressure things. So something that are very technical, something that are not very technical. I think that there are two things to take into consideration. One is the capability of the company of formalize his own knowledge. So if you are not able to formalize your knowledge, give up the product configurator. You need to have, so if you have the knowledge which is well codified, or you have people that are able to codify and to formalize the knowledge, in that case, you do not have a real limits. So that's the main limit in my opinion. The second limit may be how much user-friendly is the product configurator in terms of modeling support. But in my opinion, this second one is less important than the first one.
Okay. Thank you once again.